Wow. So with the declaration of Barrister Julius Abure as the newly elected national chairman of the Labour Party for the second term, now just we're waiting for public reaction, especially the NLC who claim that they own the Labour Party and Julius Abure should resign. Now NLC has come out to denounce Abure's re-election as Labour Party national chairman. Wow, that means they disagree with the outcome of the Congress. They disagree with Abure returning as national chairman. So what next? Are they going to go to court? We don't know yet. So NLC denounces Abure's re-election as Labour Party chairman. So according to a report by Punch, the Nigerian Labour Congress has vehemently rejected the re-election of Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party, labeling the entire process as an illegality. So Abure was reinstated as the party's national chairman during a national convention held in Nnewi, Anambra State today, which also witnessed the return of all members of the National Working Committee. However, the slots for representatives of both the NLC and the Trade Union Congress were left vacant, prompting strong criticism from the NLC. Best Sinukpa, the spokesperson for the NLC, declared that the Congress would not recognize Abure's leadership and described the convention as a carried, emphasizing that the re-election of the national chairman holds no legitimacy in the eyes of the NLC. So when pressed for details on the NLC's next course of action, the head of information responded cryptically, suggesting that the public should await further development. So the convention itself was not without controversy, as 5 individuals were reportedly apprehended for attempting to incite trouble by distributing inflammatory leaflets critical of the party leadership. These individuals were later handed over to the police for questioning. So in response to the convention's outcome, Abure and the National Secretary Umar Farouk released a communique announcing the endorsement of Peter Obi as the Labour Party presidential candidate for the 2027 election, as well as expressing confidence in Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti for the gubernatorial ticket. So additionally, the party called on President Bola Tinubu to address the escalating insecurity in Kaduna and other northern states and advocated for the restructuring and decentralization of the policing architecture to tackle current security challenges effectively. That's a very good one. So they called on Tinubu to do what the public has been suggesting. That is it. So what we are saying here, NLC is calling that conviction as a carried of illegality. They failed and they refused to recognize Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. They said they don't recognize him. They denounced the Congress, or rather the National Convention, and say it is not their own. So what is your next course of action? They said public should wait for the next action. They didn't say what they're going to do next. So are they now going to go for national protest? Are they going to go to court? Are they going to do anything? First of all, does Ajaero now have the clout to pull together the national workforce in Nigeria? Because nobody believes him. With the way he's getting involved in Labour Party affairs, he is now seen as a politician instead of being a union leader to protect the welfare of Nigerian workers. He's pursuing his political career. That's exactly what he's displaying here. So now that NLC is trying to contend with the outcome of the convention, or rather contest the outcome of the convention, we are waiting to see how the new battle that Julius Abure is going to face. Because it means that the next level of battle for him is going to be between Julius Abure, NLC, and the Labour Party. With Julius Abure and Labour Party on one side, NLC on the opposite side. The question is, who is inciting NLC to do all of this? Who was Labour Party before Peter Obi came there? Do they understand that if Peter Obi leaves Labour Party is dead? Do they know that if Peter Obi leaves Abure, anywhere they go, it's Peter Obi that's commanding the crowd, not the Labour Party? Why won't people advise themselves and find a better way of handling their issue? Why are they bent on fighting Abure and taking over the leadership of the Labour Party? Is it because the presence of Peter Obi has given life wire to the party now, and there seem to be enough money in the party for sharing and for spending. Is that what is making them to come over and then to begin to drag Labour Party? Right from the time Oshomole left Labour Party till today, who was Labour Party? Throughout the period of Ayuba Waba, the former NLC chairman, till he left and handed over to Ajaero, who was Labour Party? Why were they not able to revive Labour Party? So now that Peter Obi has come in and with his crowd and influence and the party is bubbling, everybody is speaking interest. I don't trust these people. Because first of all, NLC also has a law that every member has the right to belong to any political party. Okay, so I am sure that the people that are in NLC that are looking for a way to tear this Labour Party apart must probably be card carrying members of other political parties like PDP and the APC, because a real NLC person that has the interest of Labour Party at heart will not do exactly what Joe Ajaero and his group are doing. And I will not be surprised if Joe Ajaero come out tomorrow to contest for the governor of Imo State under PDP or under another political party. They are just trying to tear a Labour Party apart. And that is why everybody will look at it and say, opposition is not far from all of these things. There's no way opposition will be far from all the ordeals that the Labour Party, Julius Abure and Peter Obi are passing through in this country. So now that Labour Party NLC is saying they don't like it, so we're waiting for them to take the next action, whether they're going to go to court or they're going to call for national protest or they're going to call for strike. I don't exactly know what they're going to do. Whether they're going to picket all the offices of the Labour Party across all the states in the country and FCT, we don't know. But the fact here remains that Labour Party remains the third force to be beaten, and Labour Party remains the party for the obedience for now. And let them know that anywhere Julius Abure and Peter Obi will go, that is where the obedience will go. And once they move, Labour Party is gone. So having seen where Labour Party was coming from before Peter Obi joined and where Labour Party is today with the presence of Peter Obi, I expect NLC and everywhere, meaning Nigeria, to be very careful with claiming the ownership of Labour Party. Let them allow things to be and find a way to realign themselves and work together as a team rather than fighting for who owns the Labour Party or fighting for supremacy. Because what is I see here is battle for supremacy is what is happening between the Labour Party and the NLC. So now it is another new battle line between NLC and Joe Ajaero and Labour Party going forward. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.